Here it is. I have 2 questions from Halalko. He asked me to ask somebody in Saudi. There's no troll question. I can tell he doesn't trust me. He's like, what is it? No, it's real questions.
Based on life experience, bro.
Yeah, no, come on. Well, first question: did you see the video with Sheikh Hakeem about the people of Yemen are the best of people questions?
I don't think there's a hadith that wording. There's only a weak narration, I think, that say that wording specifically, like the best of people.
So it's not reliable.
I remember the authentic narration about their character, like the good hearts and character like this, but about them being the best of people. I think there's a narration, but it's not authentic narration.
So if you go to themuslimvibe.com, the quote is, the best people, another hadith, the people of Yemen are on the verge of descending upon you as if they are clouds. They are the best people on earth.
I don't believe this is authentic.
It's not authentic? Okay. Did you see his answer to my question? I asked Sheikh Hakeem, and he basically said, like, if you have doubts, then you're a kafir, get out of my house.
I really don't think he said it that way.
No, he did say it that way.
But he did like say something before or after. I don't think he's just like, you know.
He said, well, because I said that I had doubts about that hadith.
Yes.
And he said, if you have doubts, get out of my house.
You know, I think a lot of people confuse 2 words, doubts and question. You can have a question about something, not understand something, and want to seek a clarification. And I think doubt is a completely different issue. Plus, understanding a hadith is not a doubt in the 6 articles of the faith, the core of your religion. You get the point? You're not doubting Allah, you're not doubting the existence of prophets, their relations, stuff like that. So it's not like you're going to say someone's a kafir just because has a question about a specific thing. I don't think that is the correct thing to say. But anyways, there are some scholars who held the position. The Arabs, not as individuals, but as a nation, have virtues because Allah revealed the Quran in the Arabic language. But that is a weak opinion based on the narrations, like for example the narration of the Prophet ﷺ for his death, which is the most authentic narration you can find about him saying that there is no difference between the white and the black, because the Arab and the non-Arab, right? Only difference is piety, and the Quran is also clear on that. Is that inna akramakum inda Allahi atqakum, the most honorable among you is the one who is the most pious. So there is no this idea of being the best people or chosen people or whatever.
So the Arabs are not chosen people?
Absolutely not. We criticize this idea.
Okay.
So it makes sense. No sense. But people can be chosen for certain things at certain periods of time. If that makes sense. But to say a group of people is the chosen people means just like it full stop.
It's a Jewish
doesn't
belief.
exist. Doesn't exist.
Okay.
This is Jewish belief.
And are you allowed to have, because people were criticizing his answer to my question because he's basically, people have this idea that you're not supposed to question Islam, but you're saying that we're supposed to question.
Let me tell you something important that a lot of people need to keep in mind. When someone lives in a Muslim environment, like a scholar, a person of knowledge, and he lives in a Muslim environment, he gives his fatwa based on that Muslim environment. If a Muslim who's born his whole life a Muslim comes to me and asks me a question, the way I would answer his question is not the same way as someone who's a Muslim. You get that point? So a lot of these scholars that live, let's say in Saudi or certain countries, yeah. So a lot of these scholars have a more traditional, very strict approach to many things in their religion. Not necessarily that that's a bad thing. So they, because the culture is an Islamic culture, you assume that people will have a strong faith.
He doesn't like Western Muslims. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he's like, this is the problem with you Western Muslims.
I like Sheikh.
So do I. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, I know. He's also an honorable person. He's a man of his word. He's not like some sellout and these type of people. Right? He's not like that. But the thing, his approach is more of a direct approach. You know. And look, in the end, we're not trying to please the people. We're not apologetic about Islam. We're not like, oh, please accept Islam, please follow what we say. It's what Allah said in the day of judgment, you would stand before Allah, will stand before Allah. You get the point? But answering questions is a part of the religion. And asking questions is how you seek knowledge. Companions of the Prophet, one of them, he was asked, how did you become so knowledgeable? By asking. You ask questions, you learn, you become more knowledgeable. That's how it works. So only certain types of questions are not encouraged. Useless question. For instance, you know, how many branches and how many leaves are on the street? That's a useless question. How many bricks are on the floor? So there is useless knowledge, there is not a beneficial knowledge. So these types of questions are not encouraging. But good questions, coming from a sincere heart, someone who wants to learn, it's always encouraging. Yeah, so I believe also I don't believe also he was like saying it the way like that way you kind of the people took it, right? And I think a lot of people like they like to criticize. You know, a person who spent his life teaching people about Islam, answering their questions, benefiting the deen of Allah, there is a level of respect you're supposed to give that person, right? Even if you say he made a mistake. There's a way to approach him making a mistake. But a lot of people, they like to talk like keyboard warriors. You know, okay, I'm gonna say whatever I'm gonna. The guy said something I didn't like before I'm gonna write a whole article about this. Have some respect, right? The person spent all his life, even if you disagree, approach it with a respectful manner. Okay, Sheikh, I disagree because okay, here's a verse in the Quran that I mentioned to you, the most honorable, use the most pious, hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. See, I disagree with your position, Sheikh, based on these authentic narrations.
So that hadith is unreliable.
That hadith, which I need to look at, but I believe
that's why I asked the question. Like, and I want to show like
you can show it. Yeah, I don't believe this is authentic.
It's not authentic. The people of Yemen are the best of people, and I've heard it because my friend Slim is Yemeni. Is like one of the first things he said. I don't know if you know Slim or Adam Saleh.
Not really. Maybe have seen them, but if you show me the picture, maybe I recognize them. Yeah, but yeah, it's not like anything racial or anything like that. Absolutely.
I have two more questions.
But you see, that's another problem. If you say the people of Yemen are the best of people, that means not all the Arabs are the best of people. Even that.
Well, the Arabs are the biggest pagans.
No. My point is, if you say the people of Yemen are the best of people, that means the other Arabs who are not Yemen are not the best of people.
Okay.
So to even make the claim that all the Arabs, that also doesn't make sense, even if you use that narration, basically. Yeah.
Do you want a photo? I have two more questions. Two more questions. Oh, you will.